This is a market maker model, and this is how to use it to determine your daily bias every single day. In this video, I'm going to show you what a market maker model is, the elements of a market maker model, and how you can start using it in your trading as soon as today. We are at episode 10 of the traded pyramid in the technicals layer. No time to waste. Let's go. Both in the daily bias episode and the liquidity episode, I told you that price only does two things. It goes to external range liquidity, old highs and lows, and it goes to internal range liquidity, imbalances, fair value gaps, and order blocks inside the range. So every trade just goes from internal to external, from a fair value gap to an old high, or from external to internal, from an old high or low to a fair value gap. And there's exactly where the market maker model comes in. Because let's say you have an old high and you have an old fair value gap. And you know from the liquidity concepts that price goes from internal to external. That is the order. Or from external to internal. But let's say, for example, we go from internal to external. How price delivers to that is first we have some form of accumulation, some consolidation. Then it goes towards the fair value gap, that's the key level. Inside that key level, we expect a reaction because it's going to start internal to external. We see a displacement move, leaving fair value gaps on the lower time frame. And then it starts moving towards the high, and then we go from internal to external. This is the base schematic, how we go from internal to external. But we need to address some elements here, because here's an element, there's elements here, there's elements there. Let's dive into that right now. Because here's the same market maker model, but then on a real chart. And we go from internal to external. First step is there needs to be some form of original consolidation. That's also going to be the target when we come back later back to the highs. That'll leave that clean, equal high, the external range liquidity. After the consolidation, we start trading lower towards the higher time frame key level. And higher time frame, I mean 4 hour, daily, weekly. More on that in the time frame alignment video later in this mentorship. And the sell-off into the key level is called the sell side of the curve. And once we reach that higher time frame key level, then you can see the elements of a trade setup again. We have a liquidity sweep, we have a displacement. With a market structure shift, we have fair value gaps, and then we trade towards the target. That's the old high. And the move upwards, it's called the buy side of the curve. But let's zoom in more in this price action. Why does the reversal happen and how does the reversal happen? And the name for this in a market maker model is the smart money reversal. And I'll give you 3 confirmations. The first confirmation is the key level. You need aggressive sells and aggressive buys, V-shaped recovery basically, inside a higher time frame PD array. Fair value gap, order block, old low. If we zoom in on this price action, we see that we have aggressive sells and aggressive buys. We have an inversion fair value gap sitting here. We have a fair value gap sitting here. We have a market structure shift sitting here. There's a clean reaction after liquidity sweep inside the key level. After the key level, structure shifts. The last swing high that made the low is broken. And if there is no liquidity sweep, also check there's maybe an SMT with a correlated pair. For NASDAQ, it's ES. For gold, it's silver. For Bitcoin, it's Ethereum. For euro dollar, it's GBP US dollar. So when you see reaction from a key level, aggressive sells, aggressive buys, with a structure shift, with the liquidity sweep or SMT, you have a valid smart money reversal on your hand. And you can assume the price is now starting the buy side of the curve towards the old highs. And let's go deeper into this market maker model. Because let's say this is a 4-hour chart or a 1-hour chart. We don't take our entries on a 1 and a 4 hour, right? We take our entries on the 1 minute, maybe the 5 minutes, at max the 15 minute. How can we use then a 1 and 4 hour market maker model in our advantage? Because let's say this is a 4-hour chart and this is a 4-hour fair value gap. This is a 4-hour fair value gap. Inside those 4-hour fair value gap, all we do is find mini market maker models. So in this piece of price action where we see that wick, I zoom in on this as well. Inside that wick, if we then zoom in on the 1 and 5 minutes, we're going to find the exact same schematic, but then on the 1 and 5 minutes in this wick. It's a mini market maker model. Same here. If we have this candle, we zoom in on that candle on the lower time frame, we're going to see exactly that schematic. We have old highs here. That's the original consolidation. Then we have the sell side of the curve and the buy side of the curve. And same in the third entry, in this piece of price action. We have an old high sitting here, sell side of the curve, buy side of the curve, all on the lower time frame. And this is called that price is fractal. What happens on the higher time frame also happens on the lower time frame. So inside higher time frame market maker models, you can find mini market maker models when price trades into those higher time frame key levels. And here's another example where price has an original consolidation, sell side of the curve, leaving failure swings, low resistance liquidity. If you remember the liquidity video, low resistance liquidity, creating high resistance liquidity, Then we have the smart money reversal, structure shift, fair value gap, order block. And inside these areas, the fair value gap here, but also the fair value gap here, there you can find mini market maker models on the lower time frame. And it all comes down by just remembering internal range liquidity and external range liquidity. We go from internal to external. So the key takeaways for this episode is price goes from internal to external and from external to internal. Ideally, go with the trend. So that means internal to external is always higher probability because you're trading with the trend. Remember the schematic, consolidation, sell side of the curve, reversal, buy side of the curve. You need to know the key elements of a reversal. We have a V-shaped recovery. That's aggressive sells, aggressive buys, or aggressive buys, aggressive sells. In a key level, there needs to be a structure shift, a liquidity sweep, or an SMT. And most of the time in the market maker model, there's 2 or 3 entries. Price never goes to the target in one go. There's always 1, 2, or 3 entries inside a market maker model, which also helps if you have FOMO, because the market will give you another opportunity. And there you have it, the 10th layer in the technicals part of the trader pyramid. If you got value from this video, make sure you like, share it with a trading friend, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel with the notification bell on to not miss out on any of the 35 episodes here on this futures mentorship. PDF with the slides and the frameworks are inside the description, also in the Discord, together with hours of free education. So make sure to check it out. The link's in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.